Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now, and it's the 9th of April 2021, and you may recall in one of my previous videos I was talking about the drug starting with I and how I was going to be writing to my MP about it, and I was currently waiting for his reply. Well, I've just looked at my emails here sort of now and seen that I have got a reply from him. I actually sent the email into him, I think it was on either Friday or Saturday, and he wouldn't have seen it until Tuesday. I wouldn't have thought, after the Easter weekend, so he probably would have really been going through his emails Tuesday morning, and I got this through about 9:45 Friday, so he's come back to me fairly quickly. Now, I haven't actually looked at this email myself yet, so what I thought I'd do is just literally go in and read out his reply to you, and it's going to be as much of a surprise or whatever to me as it is to you, or as new to me as it is to you. So let's get on with it. So let's have a look. So Jeremy Quinn is my local MP here, and this is what he says. It's not too long an email, just a few lines, so it shouldn't take too long to read. So it goes: Dear Tim, thank you for your email. I understand that the Department for Health and Social Care has monitored a collection of small studies which have now completed and provided some positive signals on the use of ivermectin as a treatment for COVID-19. However, larger scale studies are still needed to confirm the effectiveness and safety of this treatment. The government's therapeutics task force is aware that several more studies into ivermectin are set to conclude in the next few months, and will continue to monitor these ongoing trials to assess the evidence available on whether ivermectin is an effective treatment for COVID-19. The NHS has already pioneered new therapeutics to counter the symptoms of COVID, and I can assure you, if any safe, in brackets safe, means are found to improve the treatment of cases, they will be very keen to explore all options. However, the most effective treatment against COVID-19 is the vaccine, with trials showing extremely high protection after 22 days from severe disease, hospitalisation and death. Thank you again for taking the time to contact me. Yours sincerely, Jeremy Quinn, Member of Parliament for Horsham. So there you go, that is really his reply. Just a couple of things to unpack there, I think. And first of all, he says that some small studies have been carried out on ivermectin and it's given positive signals, but it's saying that larger scale studies are still needed to confirm the effectiveness and safety of this treatment. Well, it's been used all around the world for decades, not necessarily in the treatment of COVID, but for all sorts of other things. So I think we know already that it's a safe treatment, and you've got to ask yourself if the trials into the vaccines themselves were particularly large scale before rollout. I think it's only sort of a couple of thousand people who it was tested on. So I'm not sure how this compares, the studies into ivermectin so far compares with that. So that would be my one kind of slight criticism or question on what he's saying there. And of course, as can be expected, he's very much kind of pushing the mainstream government narrative about the big V itself being highly effective, which I suppose he would do really. So he's not totally dismissing ivermectin, but he's kind of kicking the can down the road a bit. Oh yeah, I can't really do anything until these other studies kind of come in the next few months. So yeah, he hasn't completely dismissed it, but he's kind of, as I say, just kicking it down the road. So that's what I'd conclude from that. I don't know what you think of that. Maybe if you want to put your opinion on what he said to me in the comments section below, I'd be interested in reading that. I'm actually going to be writing another letter to him, or another email to him very shortly, this time against any kind of introduction of the health passports. I'm going to be sort of writing to him and informing him of my very, very deep concerns about that issue, and how I think he should be not entertaining any kind of positive vote in the Houses of Parliament for any sort of health passport. So that's going to be my next task to him, but I'll leave it there for now. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.